ɛyɛ 121 ɛna Facebook nso ɛyɛ Kessben TV mpacho ya na wa share ama onua enya bia hwe yenkɔhwɛ ɔmampani dada John Dramani Mahama ɛnano aba NDC tita fotomane boom 98.7% ni ai friend victory speech a odi todwa ɛwɔ Tamale yenkɔhwɛ nsɛm odi todwa no bi ye ba ye beto aso yentie kakra.
To grow our economy and create sustainable employment for our youth, we will restore indigenous Ghanaian investment in the financing and banking sector. And we will create a tiered banking system that will serve various segments of the market. We will give the opportunity for experienced banking hands who were laid off and needlessly to secure their careers once more and move away from the menial jobs that they were compelled to take. As far as practicable, the banking licenses that were unjustly cancelled by this government will be restored. Ladies and gentlemen, our nation is still at the crossroads with crippling debts and an inefficient and wasteful government. We cannot continue this pathway. It is a betrayal of our people as a leader to keep doing things
MPP MIT say your banks be okrom ha na
come to you, the good people of Ghana.
Okay. Abai MPP ananado Akuoko Kwarteng de animo MIT say banks bi okrom ha na broni beka say omaya insolvent ene say na omusika samnya ntidu bebi a na omuntimi ntua omo customers ka tina wo say abai no bem na obesave depositor sika no na banks no o collapse no ana banks no egu na mbom ode ankran sika ma no mbeda da John Dramani Mahama hu ne say dabi abai no boapa de nani esi sikakra bia hodo bi so ena ohye da begu no nti oba sa banks ni nyina no obesa mom konya bio na omo aba azemisa wo hono ne se aban we MPP ede about 25 billion ena also de ye na efre no financial sector cleanup ena ode eye etiotua deposit sika se former president Mahama zoom in 2024 Ghana for 12 man no oba here ne ya adwen se ensan fa taxpayers money ensan call revival sa banks no momomra anase ebe mo licenses keke ne akatre omo se omo anko chini san ko pe customers eno ebedi hu nkomo anwumre afei okabio edefa se nanado and prepared handing over notes on the economy yentie ne kakra
to operating an effective government with no more than 60 ministers. These ministers, together with other appointees of the government, will not be entitled to ex gratia payments after their tenure. As I will make them commit to that undertaking even before the necessary constitutional amendments, including a review of the controversial Article 71, is carried out. I share the view that Ghanaians in the diaspora must no longer have to renounce their foreign citizenship before they can stand for elections or hold public office in Ghana. I personally believe that most of them make up for their absence with the remittances that they send. And definitely if conditions improve, a lot of them will return home to work here in Ghana. In fact, some Ghanaians in the diaspora have proven to be extremely beneficial to our country. Take for instance Professor Akuoko Kwarteng of the Cardiothoracic Center fame, who returned from Germany to establish the Cardio Center and has saved many Ghanaian lives. Since the professor's return, he has contributed a significant bit in medicine and in politics. And only recently, an Al Jazeera documentary accusing President Akuoko Kwarteng and his government of organized crime in collusion with a foreigner, it also emerged that the heart surgeon had 2 years ago boldly exposed the duplicity of the MPP government in the fight against Galamsey. His report has opened a can of worms, which I know this president, in his usual manner, will sweep under the carpet, just as many corruption scandals have been cleared by who is called the clearing agent. Ladies and gentlemen, our nation is still at the crossroads with crippling debts and an inefficient and wasteful government. We cannot continue this pathway. It is a betrayal of our people as a leader to keep doing things the same way when the results leave them poorer. I am committed to operating an effective government.
Okay, so His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama, I don't know. I say, Nancy, Dr. Professor Kwarteng Kwarteng, Nenkrata de Komo Mampeni, any Al Jazeera video muyi yeni nyina Mampeni Akuffo Addo pese odehye boase na okataso. Na obua pae se onhui. Na sane mane nyina nyame yadom na oba. Keta hyehyɛ ne proye dwiri mu ne niema ne saa nyina no obɛhwɛ no otua se no ahwɛ sɛ na so afo no emoradusia na ode bebu oman amagana man etimi akwanimo osaka kakra edefa election akoso ene NDC supporters omo lusu ye candidates parliament omo contest ye senko betimi akomra se bedwamu a anyeye ene nyina oka honsam yensantie ne kakra.
I come to you, the good people of Ghana, and I say there's hope for our country. That hope will emanate from our very selves as a resilient nation, a people with a passionate appetite for progress and prosperity, a people capable of rising from the ashes of catastrophe like a phoenix to build a stronger and smarter nation to serve our needs and wants. This hope also springs from a leadership that is willing to accept responsibility and fix the problems rather than pass the buck. A leadership that is honest and does not lie to its people. A leadership that is consultative and willing to build a consensus in solving the challenges that confront Ghanaians in their daily lives. I have an unshakable conviction. I believe and I know Ghana shall rise again. My vision for our beloved Ghana aligns with your expectations for a better Ghana, one that we're going to build together. Beyond my vision, ladies and gentlemen, our Constitution also gives us hope. It creates the foundation for our fourth Republican democracy, a democratic dispensation that is still the best form of government and which we must guard and protect. Because however abysmal and appalling the performance of a government is, the people have an opportunity to make a change at the next election. Clearly, the Akuffo Addo and Bawumia NPP administration has failed to meet the expectations of the Ghanaian people, and they must prepare to bow out at the next election. And they must start preparing their handing over notes. And get ready to account to the people of Ghana for their stewardship. Yes, there is hope for our country. I firmly believe in our collective ability as a party to lead a transformation agenda that restores decent values, revives youthful aspirations and ambitions. Ours will be a progressive government that provides equal opportunities for decent and sustainable livelihoods.
Number sa and semi and yebesin kunra ewa Kessben television so na yanimu nyina mo amohwe ewa manone eye DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121 and Facebook and so Kessben television, Kessben TV on Facebook. But you can share now because we have a lot for you. Now NDC elections of course no and a cobas members of parliament no edunso a NDC MPs omuntimi sign call parliament bio back na contention wo ho na issues there was contention on it edem agbana nyame adom functional executives of the NDC share numere enti almost say omunkoye rerun bia enti Edem Agbana enumere manitinkwa say officially we need to do so a omontimi nkomra se bedwom bio no na nipa ba ko ane de no isim say oye all over honorable AB Fuseni yentie honorable Fuseni kakra emra na honorable Muntaka nso ene central fashion ase kasa se omo elosu ye no ono de ohunu se bebre no national executives ni bi ene kohyehye akire momo losu ye na politics mu matimi asere wo manim se me de achew but mitimo de omo de cha enye yentie Muntaka ewia na yaba honorable abi Fuseni so yentie honorable Muntaka na se about the two journey.
Gentleman Mama called both myself and Haruna and Aveji to plead with us to let go. Me, I'll let go. But I can tell you, it was part of the strategy to get me out. No, any political person who is mature will not say that that was part of the strategy to get me out. Because Aveji was not going to contest. Haruna didn't have any contender. I was the only one who had a contender, right? So to have done that at that time was part of the strategy to get me out. But I keep saying, God is not their village chief. God doesn't hate people because you hate them. God doesn't dislike people because you dislike them. God, He looks at our hearts.
Enti Honorable Alhaji Muntaka Mubarak aswase wakonko dempa wode masaudu na enyansem keto akra ena ode ensem hodo trudwa no afa yenua ba ya okoto sikagu wadwira I'm told to say regional executives and now you're Captain Jabali Sinkonya e Kessben 93.3 studio asi o mafre no say omra na niema bi oho a omo ne nka ne kokoam but special prosecutor officially enyankra so atrekrata abre no say eden na obeto sika eguye enti issues ne bi eno no na nipa election mu nyina wanko parliament bi mu a enwumre dodo na ka ne honsem honorable ABA Fuseni na ni proverbs no enyasem kwetu akra enwumre bi oho a ebe bobo so kakra na ebi ya interesting pa o say when a widow has a big botos the elders do not waste time to bury her husband na de se bemawu na se sebi ne yire ne tosoa empanifo no mo nche ho kura no makosie furu no yentie honorable ABA Fuseni some of the proverbs no bi emra parliament ebe mbese sade we yentie bemra.
The donkey will be seen as the ass that it is to smoke the dust of the horse. So today he's running, and compared with the NDC record, you can see Dr. Bawuya is out of breath. So a man who has died in the market, you don't need to announce his funeral. Credibility matters a lot. My brother, we all know the truth we have unpeddled, and we have said it, that if a lion is found of patronizing the marketplace, they will treat it like a puppy. Today, if Dr. Bawuya should greet anybody, he meets you and greets you good morning. You look at the position of the sun before you respond.
There is a lot of truism in the saying that you must first have heard before you can chew corn. Mr. Speaker, it is because the nation must be whole and be anchored on God before you can make progress. Mr. Speaker, it's you, the elders, who tell us that when an elder is in the house, the grain will not be allowed to be soaked by the rain.
The donkey will be.
And the honorable ABA Fuseni, Miss Orova, Edumrei. Now, funny one, Sinibi, say until mosquito step on your testicles, you won't realize violence doesn't solve all problems. You know, they are penny for something, Madame. Now, Bakua, Medibe Chato Edumrei, or say he who marries a beautiful wife has the same problem as our who plant maize at the roadside. Remember, I don't want February, no. Only near what you brew or the same problem. And I know Parliament, as I say, resume but 2024 after election, no, and I own team in Kobio. And you're from a Kwabana, Akuoko Kwarteng, wait your friend number once again. Edmunana, Esin Konefisa Bresecos, Ebebonundu. Na yede Adwenkyere meti abremo comment. You're welcome. I was 0551 599933. Hi Kessben television so and O'Shea. And penifo nim de fo enumre ene wo mu esinkonwa. Na kosa no ene se former President Mahama say Nana Adwenkyere Akufo-Addo be the challenge Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omo prepare omo handing over note one ne yadwen ana one no nyadwen na yentie mo nso empanifo anim defo eno mu edi dwuma nwumre no honorable Ofori Agyeman body dodo na frɛ no Zuba or former MC ewo Boase and Nana Asafo J aye deputy director external affairs edema MPP party no krabata hwe omo ewa amanone omo party krabata ewa abrochire no omo deputy director one honorable Ofori Agyeman body sampanifo yi ena nwumre no omo esi nkonwa honorable Ofori Agyeman Oboase and Asafo J nso bosome frɛ ho de hye prekope e de bosome frɛ ho for nwumre yi modeshia no program so nwumre yema munyina atwo mama honorable Ofori Agyeman body akwaba na yenhye nkobodi na so honorable akwaba na empome de me hoya honorable ebiefu say ne say be ma wari oba ne ho ofe bebre no oni ni odo obrofo okwa ho yepe oni ne yadwen ana ma so microphone mami
ekobia ne won abebu de ni sentia ebaye nti ebia ne fa bi so no ebeti ma ye no kre
okay so oyire ho ofe bebre ba wo
problem no so ebe ti anentisa because me yire no ho ofe pa
okay
ba many problem
ba won ti say the other bro okwa
Bible say the obi anya ono ane dia
okay
nti de me manya na ye me dia
okay
what you say and ebeti ma no kre baby
okay okay so honorable ebiefu say ne enumere ma me manager I say I don't know how parliament everything is going up except the height of the president and I say they say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Oshiano chia good morning na obehwewiem say anopa ampa na ochia wa say onyininde well that was just by the way honorable Mamisha say also na me Mr. Simple say NDC elections near my course na ukabomwa maminchio about 5 minutes when you bring topic
yo maminchao bio na misha biba asante hene wonu manyam shekese a wa hye nya santaman kwa Ghana manya enam se ebibire ma ahemfo no do so pa ena Ghana ha ahemfo ha ebitimi si ahemfo ohuru mo asebu adabraka se obebenkran
okay
na so yebobo de no
say everything see we okuro no masibo
omo ahemfo no mo asebu adabraka
omo ahemfo adabraka se we obebenkran Ofori Agyeman Zuba
na so upa ko si British High Commission if any British High Commission geto
okay
ye nim wa
dem fro
na ye nim eno nti ye santo for the nim so obi nya bia nko obeye bi
obenya se bia nko obeye bi
so
wana obenya se Kantenkyere Boakye Dankwa eba no obenya se bia nko obeye bi
nyakopon bo wiase no obo sante hene sonko
okay
no share that this kwaja che no eno aya sante man ya fapem titi a abkoti eno na nhia na mishra miwa so nyame man kwantenten na eno monyam sha ode hye ne nana no na bi ka Ghana no enko santana homaye no enko so enhye Ghana man eno wanya because na anu ya ye coronation Ghana man pa ya fa no
okobi de man pe
wa kobi
okobi
mesi wa kobi 5 evidence bas okobi
oh you have pictures
no na be kwa no pa no koja ne channel ni ko twa photo uhu ni picture of all the movie fabra
Otun for birthday no he was there
that said no nye coronation
and I'm so Otun for birthday
me pa say coronation dey am frɛ no
Otun for birthday
and me person enimi ni ati ni Otun for birthday no okobi
I'll find out
na coronation ni ye wura dem ho no
I'll find out.
Well, we saw.
We find out because our birthday in Quentin and Company go there UK.
No, hold on, son of coronation eba. Ye nim no obian me say won kobi.
Honorable who are MC. That would say diplomatically president there because I know Sir Francis Mampenyi was invited. Joe Biden and me and continue Joe Biden and a choir. I mean, say Arab him for the was they were invited.
And no, I feel no Munima Kufado into a man friend. That's a fact.
Well, I'll find out. I'll find out. Yes.
That I definitely find out.
Yeah,
me so powerful video.
Because pictures about it, the president was there, so I'll find out. Yes. Definitely. It's about to interest.
Oh, whatever. I'll find out. The
Dominican president was there.
May say that now sorry, no, I will could now travel to. I
pictures are me who you know.
We need pictures. I will event and I say
pictures are me who you know.
Oh, my fat Santa Henry and Chile. Me never video in Chile.
Yes.
I saw
president. That was Santa Henry birthday.
I see. And you Kobe. Not dear. Can Charles, you didn't see a could just supply a pine want to manage there. Wala itala.
Yes, you confirm me Jubilee House. Producer best.
On Pakuno Bediva. Confirm video. Me was Santa Henry video majestically over them. Okay. Me was France man penny majestically over them. On 5 video nimra.
Okay.
Move the picture bar. Mobile Photoshop.
Producer be find out.
Move the photo bar. Photoshop. Me see one Kobe.
What they be find out.
And he knows so cool. Okwa Michelle Santa also the cover the video.
Yeah, trust.
Eti Nyakobo. O man na nyankwada.
Ya wahine nyankwada.
Ontana hoda. Ema nani sha. Odi sha ni nanom na ma sentiment mpon no. Enkoso nya kase. O question na obisa no.
Yeah.
Ohine FC.
We
are this at no.
Okay, Mamitia Nanasa. Manshia Chief Protocol Officer. Remanyan Krasa Ocean Yamwadro.
I didn't be the chief
engineer Atapoku.
I don't know him.
And so I am in about
Who can feed the Atapoku? No, I'm a manager. The engineer and a cake. I'm in about you. Rabano. Team, my member, my Jupa. Cabucha, what to say? Oh, down a minute. Prince William. Abucha, Prince William. Okay. I don't get it back at all.
And if I don't live on Facebook, Santa Hine or 2462 Abapio.
Bama nesi from no.
Hine efi abrochire hine King Charles the third Chrome.
That's right.
Ebedu ye no.
That's my kid, man.
Eti uko Facebook abe hu Kessben TV. On Facebook ube hu and na YouTube so Kessben TV DSTV channel 364. Hine na esi from.
Mi wa no.
F na hu asante flag no.
That's a kid.
E wo ho a te say omo a eya nhihye no so ko hia
ohine ni nie.
Yes.
Ohine ni nie.
Yeah.
What I say? Wahine so a wo gire ba ba ka so there's no king. The only king of kings is Jesus. Wo boa. Wo die ni so.
Anyway,
na Jesus we knew no dey ahim for buy.
Okay.
Yesu man no dey ahim ni buy.
Okay.
Wo dey ni so a what ya say wo dey du so dey shedu to mo. Shedu to mo sa.
Say I'm fortunate be the be achi.
Eh na bi mu ndi ase.
No, so they have to understand.
Me say wo pa ma wo fa ase me poop. Uswa.
Okay.
Sa. Enetie. Wakunya ni swa. Iswa. Bi o kwa gaga na mo ye. Ye ba ndu tapa hinde kwa.
Nana tapa hinde mami tia. Anyway, o converse babu. Mami ma nana ajo.
That's it.
Ya nana edu search no wa. Nana wa fam say nana. Betakọ ni nche otapa pa. Ejina na tapa hinde mami mo ajo. Nana mira. Me mo ajo ko hwe ne ma wa ye otapa kru no mu a. Nana mo ne yo. Me ajo ni bre.
Oni mahini ese.
Yeah, nana de.
Oni mahini.
Ya kasa nana ye guy, kam kasa nana ye guy.
Nana do oni mahini.
Okay, honorable Yamra NDC elections.
Who are the Santa Hina obedi hina na efe. Ejira tapa hini so di mane efe.
Yeah.
What I say? Nana di mane efe. Nana do di mane efe. Ana sa TBC bitrib sada mu dia benyo ho. Na mitro em de. That was a beefy baby. Biba NDC.
Yeah.
Yam primaries in this one. By and large, na a very peaceful program. Better electoral commission I say.
Okay.
Na yada apposi for no so a boy ma dwumadi no kɔ so kama no yada wɔn so ase na yabo party executives from national, regional to constituency abaso say here supervise and there was orderliness ma dwumadi no kɔ so one ewie ye no said the tie no woni obedi nkugo eno ene woni a wodi nkunim no bia bebre nkaboma sha ase ye adwuma
okay
ama omahu say de sie ne da ye ne so no nya se ye be kire ho awe ne mo se betimi abobo ye ho na 2024 abato no ye de sisa so a NDC aba be ye nkunim difo
okay
na ya baba be stabilize your mind no ya hwe ayentoto ya de ni da so baba amamfo na setemamfo no so wamo asetrementi dwumadi no koso
okay
kama me did say ye ni age ho se de koye no
who experienced politician what do you make of Muntaka's comments a bit more national leadership we in politics is normal but what do you make of say ye tata MPs ni bi eno kan bi na be lose ye anti as a be create animosity kakra between omonom ne some leaders bi Mami okotu sikago adra special prosecutors who are invited no sa issues in ketenketi a ba ya so say obi koto bobo obi ma ne collapse ba security for no your modwuma kama ne ade you know no sa ne
wo program so wo radio so no
yeah
me ka che say me hunu ade a masaudu be ya obetimi age seat na fe Muntaka nsem
okay yeah me ka say okay
wo ade no and very great disservice for Ashanti NDC.
Okay.
So Muntaka be losing the seat.
Okay.
Look, as we speak, there were 4 seats out of 47 constituencies in Ashanti region. Now 4 seats, you know, near the Biase, or a first timer, so virtual or a backbencher.
Okay.
Honorable Bawa, on your front bencher.
Okay. Honorable
Adumako, or Nim.
Okay.
Then you come to the creme de la creme of the NDC force in parliament. Muntaka is up there.
Okay.
And in terms of the scale, say Yeshiana Yepe resources at the Ababidi Ejuma or region more. You see that say NDC were Bema because of the number of MPs who are yet disadvantaged.
Okay.
And most of the time, was a pressure no. Na babi gu upe regional DC for who hipa Ashanti region.
Regional
DC for who hipa
DC for
yeah within the party.
Okay.
Ashanti region because of the constitutional structure, a lot of ministers would have to necessarily come from parliament.
Okay.
And you need a lot of MPs. It is that demand on whoever is president, you know, Emma Ashanti region. NDC, Yakoka a dream.
Okay.
And the ones that the other regions no more MPs, no many appointments.
Okay.
So they are able to take care of the party within those areas. Now, be or constituency be or MP, no any minister,
okay,
or any DC. But over the only person who could government appointment, no, DC.
Okay.
It is the whole of the constituency problem. One way in government, everybody is looking after this.
Now
Baby go. So now I'm all here because Nyame and Zatia intimate kata Nyame.
Okay.
Oh, na ede aba. So for your mobino, the cloud na Muntaka e wono e adia say yes so mu ya it will come to enhance our fortunes. See a petumia, especially in lobbying for appointment for crucial positions.
Okay.
And sending a new person was going to weaken the Ashanti region at the top.
Oh, okay. There's a source of constituency there, and Kamabun anybody, but party name was
going to weaken us.
Okay.
At the top. And then again, say Muntaka, Obi a MP say wo Kumasi Ampoa. Obi a the Muntaka, an example.
Yeah, so I am putting you know.
Why I say it's legal. What I say, virtually every area in a constituency, and yes, required your good road coverage. Inti uyiri yenyu anu MPs also now buy on here. Inti o ma buy influence nko for be hold you accountable.
Okay. So mo hwe Muntaka
na mo hwe. Inti obi a ye de ni twa MV before mpo a wa na yakose then he will tell us that the party we don't know what we are doing.
Okay.
Look, Yesu. Mako na ta kwa solve problem nya.
Ose
Mako na it is a Yesu on solve problem nya. Nkakra. Ko hwe mai go aso dem mpa wo. Ka se Yesu hu ye.
okay
So timi so mo nya wo. But oye bidie ne. No aye obi die china.
okay
Nti o se da ko ye nya nyame anim.
Mfia pem ye anim da ko.
Mfia pem ye ne da ko. What I say?
Yeah.
Enti lumba onye bo so ochichu enru su da ko be ye wo dia wo hu de mechana. Enti nipa ba ko fo. You can't satisfy everybody.
Okay.
The utie nkomodie ni pa. It had nothing to do with his delivery and performance for the NDC in parliament. It has nothing to do with his contribution to the development of the area, but it had all to do with the nipa be feel say onye bi man nipa big as members of the party individually. Okay. I think he's learned lessons.
Yeah.
What I say, it's going forward. Yeah, no. We'll continue to encourage him to bring those who are raising those serious concerns.
Okay.
You should get them closer to him. What I say, my man to omo attacking no. Anthony. What I say, the good sign of a political leader is to embrace those who are not for him. Okay. And he should try as much as possible to embrace those. Those of us who are close to him will continue to encourage him to bring all of them on board.
So the candidate, the incumbent member of parliament, Honorable Bauer, what you see the original chairman, Nanako say, Oba Nochi, Osha Dr. BH, say, and Kobepe so betuno, a whole lot of issues. I know the end so now a contest, but because the chairman resign here, now also contest. I also what can I say?
Unim election, it's stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful.
Many pabre.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the heat of the moment, if you're not good at communication, one, obe can sem at their party, no obe can sem the how.
Okay.
But for me, as a party, yes, let us allow cool heads to prevail.
Okay.
We are see, and nipa, ye bold, we are the kind of near taste or ye perfect. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
One funny package of 12 pay. No one knows so, but who in my.
Okay.
Until you can't have nipa and two animal. Now you have all of them being perfect around. Nipa no mutu animal no nyina ye perfect around you, and now once why perfect for them. It cannot happen.
Okay.
What I say, you satisfy some. There are some you can't satisfy. Some will satisfy you. There are some who cannot please you. Until nyina ne say ye yoku. Ye see ye bia ye fantu echi.
Okay.
The day ne me say. A quite ben ye befa so ayen seats a wash and region collectively ye be 2-1 more. Yeah, Bohoban, ye de be account. We have the potential to add some seats to the 4 that we have. Okay. Into ye no what you man or say ye yo.
Only about Coach Sky. What the experienced politician. Ubaka na tell.
Emremuno. Mi ra watu.
Okay.
Morally, it's not good.
Okay.
Morally, it's not good. You see, say or to sikano what baby when an election activity is taking place, and or to sikana is a different thing.
Yes, and
but naniaje, and what could you never be a whole party for? And what to scan and come away big long doors or mom quari I see to ska wunya give lubia. Say me kutamisika.
But this is political activity.
Me say me kutamisika. Na me who end this for. Na me say me to be me to go so. So they go to go so.
Conversation you know to go so no. Conversation na quite to say this is NDC omokasa economy ni name white. MPP are bind their hochiraba. It is a 28-year-old woman. Our contest na and go force a hochire okro mutimi nya sika tugu sa.
Why are you mother?
No, that is the concern.
Maybe a question.
Yes.
Why are you mother?
Whatever. Says can you Ghana?
Ghana is can't amu to our arsenal. Ghana is one unkuta buying position.
Okay.
And the Ghana is can any ho. And unkuta buy me makukuta buying position there. They are buying sika pia mekade. Mekoko ya. Now can was a monko.
Okay.
But on ye you ma buying biada.
Okay.
What I say? Why na fool? And what tongue na ade? And no buy no sika no. What's with the baby share? Obi ato ne car mi tom gari. So obi ato ne car, enti mi tom gari.
Okay. Honorable Ofori Ajumanzuba.
Enti me de emre mu de.
Yeah.
O ka so de mra be yere na me bi video where the video be bre abra an ko photo sika go.
Okay.
O do mu nyina abeko. Ana na kuva do eni ba omi abe de nkofo anya omsho.
Session ndi omo ya.
Ya chi wo mo.
Okay.
Wo mo ko mkuta Ghana ska. Ya chi obi.
Okay.
Eti me de me hu no say ase
well,
bia.
Honorable, besa ba osubi na yaba main topic. Former President Mahama said people prepare am handing over note no. So some of your messages are more aba enumere o share o DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Kessben TV, Facebook Kessben TV and television and so ankasa and na o share so yi. Messages are hodo amode aba yankenkan kakra emamo na yentoa so. Baroski share wasisiwa osi good evening honorable. Those who are giving false hope to former President Mahama and NDC should go back to Nigeria and ask Peter Obi what happens to him after Nigeria elections. I can see more heart attack will hit NDC come 2024 elections. Good evening to Honorable Jogate, MPP presidential hopeful. Okay, Baroski wasisiwa Nedia Ote Abba Enono. Honorable Akuoko, good evening. And thank you very much for your good work doing for Mother Ghana. My name is Mr. Big Pristia. Greetings to Honorable Barbara Otinjese, our incoming MP. Why former President Mahama, did not do all what he's promising the first time that he got the opportunity? Why former President Mahama should think that Ghanaians will vote again for him? Ghana will work only under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Former President Mahama has lost the elections, and indeed Ghanaians will never vote for him again. Okay, Mr. Big Deode Ebaye Enono. We every Seshi Asafo Kundas Enode Aba Mr. Kundes. I say good evening, Honorable Akuoko. Why former President Mahama is rushing for power too much? Why Ghanaians? He think Ghanaians will give him chance to rule again? Never again. Say no to Doomso President. Kundes El Seshi Asafo. Nedia Numrei or no so Eddie Ebaye Enono. Good evening to you and your panel members. Please, my little advice to former president is that he shouldn't think of 2024 elections. It's not easy for him. Sagacious or goso or no so Eddie Ebaye Numrei Enono. Honorable, good evening. I'm watching live from Seshia Castle. My name is Johnson. Greetings to lawyer Stephen Benier. Even though we're not, but we love him. Lawyer Stephen Benier, me say delegate no oman tuamo, but enyehwe politics there. Tafra here say anai ya ibutu. There are two things involved. Honorable Zuba, original secretary, when on free party jumadiem, until you home for home rem na debi ebeye, and you remember obiano yamwacho. Former President Mahama MPP should prepare their handing over note. Everybody knows how the NDC treated Ghanaians when they were in power. What moral rights do they have to tell MPP that they should prepare their handover note? Say no to NDC. Eko, Ewo Pankrono, and Ode Nitie Abba. Agunaba MP Ewo Kaswa Adam Nana, or say it's on point that NDC will bring back former President Mahama, and truly they have voted for him. But the truth is, he doesn't have anything new to offer Ghanaians. So please, don't vote for him. Agunaba MP, Ewo Kaswa Adam Nana, and Onoso Edinity Abba. What shows that former President Mahama will perform better than his past record? Tell Honorable Zuba to convince us, Alhaji Sulemana Kasim Asani, or Nareregu Northeast. Honorable Mbachowedi, a special one to you. Enti Yabebaho, Alhaji Sulemana Kasim Asani, producer ma Honorable Zuba Pen Mamina, Ebiwa Obeyano Mame. Please ask President Mahama, can he use 4 years to change Ghana with this hardship we are going through? Okay, or no, so the question, no. No. Honorable, good evening. I'm watching from Mankranso. Look at former President Mahama. What is he coming to do again? Tell Zuba to tell us what he's coming to do again. Okay, we'll come to that. Honorable Akuoko, my name is Amos Sechi from Konongo, Praso, Omesko Junction. everything shows that NDC is coming to power because the economic messiah has turned to e-levy expert. He's more that incompetent than John Mahama that he claimed to be incompetent. Say no to Nanado and Mahmoud Baumia. Emo Sechi, Ewo Konongo, Praso, or Misko Janshi, and Ode Ebaye. Good evening, Honorable. John Dramani Mahama have nothing new to bring to Ghanaians or nothing new to say. Say no to NDC, Nanako, AK Konfo, Ewo Cape Coast, and na Osha Numre. Gwefo nyina nwumre memamwacho yaw nua makoten akotia Eastern region. Mahama, former President Mahama will laugh at the wrong side of his mouth. Come 2024, NDC will never come to power. Okay, yaw nua makoten akotia bio or say former President Mahama and NDC will not come to power again. Okay, well, thank you very much. Obanwa in Bakope, Mr. Wa, na yetimi move on. Samson Kwabenya, also good leadership is when through your own ingenuity, think outside the box to create something new for the benefit of the people. Honorable Dakwa Newman, MP Okaikwe South, is full of portrait of leader maintain her for 2024. It's Honorable Dakwa Newman, Member of Parliament Okaikwe South, Samson Kwabenya, or say, oh, you're true leader. And Kwabenya for you, and you say, Sremo Seduha, Aya Monkai, Honorable Dakwa Emaye. Good evening, please. Was it the same former President Mahama who was once vice president and president who cancelled teacher and nursing training allowance, who couldn't pay for so-called progressive free education of 20 Ghana per student, a president who couldn't implement a single social intervention program and also pay over 600 million Ghana cedi for bank liquidation, and he said he will bring the banks back? It's obvious former President Mahama has nothing new for Ghanaians. Say no to JDM. Sunkwa Richard, Ewo Oti region, Domabing, and Oti Abasunkwa Numeri. Thank you very much. Honorable Akuoko, good evening. I am Sir Austin, inside for him. NDC for Asemo. Why experts the Mahama? The last tenure of Ghanaian president are deadly, except to say that no John will come again. So say no to former President Mahama. NDC will not win. Odrain funu ye hiana se obeye omampeni. Okay, anonso de. But our friend jai, obetimi the message number, mintimi mpeke call ewa. So please test me 0551 599933. Mechanic krebi na maba honorable for Adwenkyere Subio. Good evening, Honorable. What at all is former President Mahama bringing on board in 2024? Doom Sonkwa. Ghanaians should not make a mistake and vote for him because he has nothing to offer Ghanaians than Dom Sotoni Ade Poku Driasi news site Ewo Kumase and Ode Abba O Kumasia. Honorable, good evening. I'm Mustafa from Media Accra. It's quite unfortunate that NDC has no better candidates than electing former President Mahama because we won't vote for him. Mustafa Ewo Media Accra. Mustafa Numeri, thank you very much, sir. Osha Adwenkyere. Teacher constitution Ewo Riamoa say Ode Abba or say if former President Mahama and NDC think Ghanaians will vote for them again, then they should wake up because they are dreaming. Say no to NDC. Okay, teacher constitution India or also so Ode Abba no. I have a lot of your messages pa abegum but mamin honorable na yenshen komo na sabono ochapa osima edru no mienu. Honorable former President Mahama say MPP and prepare I'm handing over notes. And some of the questions are yet for Nibisa. And the Asha for Bisa. Yeah.
2024
yeah, let me do that. I don't know, so I didn't mammy. Sammy, I should be on me. Aso. Okay, but your uncle. Tell me, I should be on me. Okay, uncle. You okay? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay.
In their handing over notes, they have a lot to write.
Okay.
It is a baby try. who being as over shafts. Indeed, you are 2 uncles and you have to body.
Okay.
And who being as a who be teen of Asuka. Now, why, yes, she say, more as I say, actual. Said it, yes, I can tell. Ya can tell.
Okay.
Now, over money over, I didn't have much as it. In the appointment, be a almost as a year. Who's a clay? This is
okay.
Post.
Honorable, I'm say o microphone no ye kakranti no. But ejefo ye try one basis. You be say NTA former president Mahama video no. Any somebody to dwa no emra na yemfa to ne makakramra. Enti yenhwe omampani na da John Dramani Mahama ne nsema o de to dwa ne bi emra. Na yeba will be right back. Yeba sesia. Ye NTA bemra.
Will emanate from our very selves as a resilient nation, a people with a passionate appetite for progress and prosperity, a people capable of rising from the ashes of catastrophe like a phoenix to build a stronger and smarter nation to serve our needs and wants. This hope also springs from a leadership that is willing to accept responsibility and fix the problems rather than pass the buck. A leadership that is honest and does not lie to its people. A leadership that is consultative and willing to build a consensus in solving the challenges that confront Ghanaians in their daily lives. I have an unshakable conviction. I believe and I know Ghana shall rise again. My vision for our beloved Ghana aligns with your expectations for a better Ghana, one that we're going to build together. Beyond my vision, ladies and gentlemen, our Constitution also gives us hope. It creates the foundation for our fourth Republican democracy, a democratic dispensation that is still the best form of government and which we must guard and protect. Because however abysmal and appalling the performance of a government is, the people have an opportunity to make a change at the next election. Clearly, the Akufo-Addo and Bawumia NPP administration has failed to meet the expectations of the Ghanaian people, and they must prepare to bow out at the next election. And they must start preparing their handing over notes.
Okay, so thank you very much, viewers. Yadamasepa across the 16 regions of Ghana. Adwenkyere Madie and Ogusua Oshe Ewo Kessben Television. So Facebook no Kessben TV, YouTube Kessben Television. And you may say them didn't catch many honorable former MC or boss, honorable Furiaj Maizuba and Nana Asafo Jane, why Deputy Director External Affairs Edema MPP. And Yesun Konya, former president is saying, say MPP and prepare handing over notes. Honorable, yes, now we'll make a point. But you answer for free.
Okay, one day,
okay.
And it shows in some kinds of appointment that Mampeni and answer. Whoever it is electoral commission, non-MPP operative, age one side, he had no show. He's preparing for future elections and how their forces are going to plan. Yeah, clearly. We had a rush in getting people with relationship with the president into superior courts. MPP parliamentary candidate, me an appeals court judge. If you look at all these ones, clearly you will say almost CC almost post 2025. And the handing over notes now I have no doubt in my mind that with what we are going through currently.
Are the same people are saying they are going to break the age?
A friend say Kotoko. And they have some of us. Okay. Are you expecting MPP before say you go lose? Are you expecting them to tell you say ombako lose? They will not spend money on candidates, organize a party, and tell you that they're going to elections to lose. They won't say that. What did I mention?
Okay.
But the signs are clear on the wall. And I have no shred of doubt that what the Ghanaian people are experiencing, what they do, you talk to the businessmen on daily basis, and who name the heat that businesses, especially in Kumasi, are going through, the excessive taxation that they are experiencing under this regime, the crowding of the banking sector, such that now even access to finance has become difficult because the whole of 2022, all our commercial banks posted negative profit. Until the banks do not have money, interest rate is skyrocketing way above 40%. Until you are unable to raise income within any business, expand and create employment at a time when we're going to IMF. I buy no fair juma. Private sector so fair juma. There's the need for somebody to come and stabilize the ship.
Okay.
Say ship could was see a poswa. The first thing you do is to get an experienced pilot who will stabilize the ship.
Okay.
Before we look for how we're going to chart our journey. Okay. What a plane? Don't encounter turbulence, especially if you're on the Mediterranean. Now, when you're turbulence, you need an experienced pilot to stabilize the flight.
So, metaphorically,
once you stabilize the flight, you chart your path.
So metaphorically, the turbulence, or refer to
the turbulence. Now, you won't know.
Yeah.
A company, for the first time, a president of the republic will come and tell us that. Okasa Omayano, and no more Jinsama. A Jinsam, a sign say, Yete Ghana, Yabako Semono. Omayano tre empron 13 pounds and say, and the president use a word to enforce that situation. He says that when I say it, I'm not exaggerating. But
I'll say a COVID-19 Ukraine-Russia war.
The facts do not support that one. And say, if that is what we want to talk about, we can start from 2019. Government revenue targets, how they got achieved, what we did with all those things, the advantages that COVID gave to Ghana, how we made money out of the situation, and what we have done with the money, and all those things. That's a different discussion. But I'm saying that if you look at Omayana Yewumuno, and she say, yeah, Bayano, aye.
Honorable sir, a box of my former president, Mama said, Abina disappointed Ghana for unprepared.
That's it. There's the need for us to get an experienced pilot to come and stabilize the flight.
Okay. Masamba osubi oma mema onua na nasa for J Akwaba.
Mema na Akwaba so.
Na me man Akwaba officially we in maiden visit e wo Kessben Adwenkyere. Ye studio fefefe nkran studio de ene ne ndi dwuma ho but another studio fefefe aye ene ne maiden visit. Na Akwaba.
Senior mejo so.
Emsa microphone on so be aso ma me.
Mimia so.
Okay. But on it say.
Nyamia do me ho ye.
Okay. Yes, menim say fi Kumawu na eba. Kumawu te say.
Nyamia do mboko ye bo adwuma
na independent candidate Kwakudu me no. Yes it time want to me na ye. Okofa no wan.
Mintimi nka ho asem.
Be say fa ayino to. Be say fa ayino to TV ne so ma me.
Enye chama untumi na hihye ballot.
Be say fa picture ne to TV ne so ma me. Na fa mi say for that. Because you say money independent ne tena se kasa say onyai. Because no MPP ni and oko independent and odinya 11,000 enti mo se Kwakudu ya odikenti afra mo ne kan ya o se omu ano and am so makope ono ne de ne ye abuburo mo se we ye abuburo fita ya okote aduaba dav bibi shena no ana dove se de kan no enti Kwakudu ya no ana wa makope Kwakudu ya ono so na no ma no we no ma na ni hwebenkum
we sell ho
ana we
art your friend sell ho it
okay ana we ano ma enya no ma ho okay yeah there so dey o art person me dey layman enti layman no say
menya art person ma che art da
Okay. Njusha anomaya odahoya. Ya ono buzuba se onya anomaya. Ya de hunu obalo to parito ya anoma. Ono sa anoma na ni ya. And ono we no so sade kwakudua. And o se front to man o se free bodoma se wa. Nana
Senior.
Oh, my God,
without interrupting you, so it means all the 4 candidates are from Bodumase.
Four candidates for in every Bodumase.
Wow,
and as your name for Bodumase, Kwasiaman Kwafi Bodumase, Kwakudia independent Bodumase, and another Kwakudia, or no Sukrano Mano, or no Sufi Bodumase.
Minchia otiefo.
There's other picture Nazoka.
Na minchia missini so.
Yeah.
I mean the kenchia kumefo so. Share obomin for bosse me bedu ahona na me kasa wa time ni so ya PSC frame ya dimika ye zone or yuku zone ya shase wo akrofon so.
Okay.
Ne tuto so
o microphone betimi apedem kakra.
Yeah. Shase wa akrofon so. Ne tuto mu abapi wo ebomin ifia be wi wo yoko adab zone so ye banka ye frame sen sechere all the zones
mutim ni nyina wo when you move in Kraba, Basa wa, Minister Regional National Secretary wa.
The National Secretary, they say Okoba, almost was so Babesra,
Babesra.
And National Secretary from Ponkodia.
And I'm so.
I was so Babitia or Babitia, and also Babi or Babi. But he's operations man. He is the.
Chawan to go.
That's how Chawan to me. They send the engineer.
Okay.
So you see, basically, me bought all the officers a basso. Say, in fact, all my fat a personal as your friend say, party Juma, no, Bia, a family, regional executive constituency officers, Bia, was say, or Babia, boy, everybody is there. And me bought my basso, Juma, so more by this time, because you mean him, Stella, or Muye, because now, I mean, a Jumane doso. So me bought my basso, na mechi aboso me frɛ ho phone so minim sɛ omo so ehwɛ me kɛse pa mechi asinya na media sincerely speaking okasa no I have developed a certain fatigue, so because I develop fatigue I say my brain can
or say na MPP aba mu ye bia kyese mo prepare mo hand over no appointment and another year and ne ma mu ye ne nyina kyese mo ma hu de be sinti mo boa mo ho asi.
Of course Nanado Akuoko Kwarteng per the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
Yeah.
Unsan contestibum. Eye denya obe hand over.
Okay.
What you say? Into your boabuan who no hand over ma the presidential candidate MPP eba being. It is if that is the handing over, he's
former President Mahama say Nanado and Baumia should prepare their handing over.
No, me say if that is the handing over note he's referring to, then indeed of course. Yeah, we are working towards that handing over. I know the young word because I'm not done for and Kasaka said he would make sure as a party he would hand over to the next MPP government. So no two ways about that. But then I'm saying my brain can because maybe Sapao, sincerely speaking, President or former President John Dramani Mahama, Sebi into your Guinea NDC Juana.
I didn't hear.
Okay, good. Say a year ne japadia. Would he take such chances? Obisa ne ho say e chijapa ben oja etima. Say yemfa ne say every election is a game of chance and a gamble.
Okay.
Yemfa ne say 2024 aminim say enye ye manoa.
Anye nim say
oh of course I mean.
But so na Ghana fo nyina.
Na so no kasa no Ghana fo nyina.
Okay.
So no kasa no Ghana fo nyina. Enye ye manoa. Bisa ho say NDC no oja ne sen na ebeye. What you say? Sen na ebeye. And you see, for you to think that you had an open book exams, I was an copy, you know. You really and truly has a certain national representation. Maybe they can tickle themselves and laugh. That's their point and business. Question me Bisani said, a dear important and a President Dramani Mahama Oje at the Jubilee House, at the presidency, at the seat of government. A day and Oje. I mean, what is there? Sincerely, I ask myself, say, haven't you had enough Eti ni awenya no enso ye. Sabi wonni di me ye. Edi bio mu na wo sa so pray kwan ene udi atro cancer eni se wo
ba se wa ma reason no.
Oh nyabotre.
Na me bo wa ma reason o say na eka ono nko ane ne obedi a ka ohia so obeba bio. Ba se de o mampanya Kufuado esi de Ghana economy no ene timamfo fa so no. Also obeti Ghana for. So it's more like a rescue mission and obey.
Eti ono ne nyansabo akwa no.
Adwenkyere.
Oh no. Yes. Do you remember they asked him, are you the hope Ghanaians are looking for? You remember the answer he gave. So you see, now my senior mentioned experience. Senior, because you call wake up. Yeah, the player be call ya. Me mo be a dinwaha. But at a point, everybody sitting behind the scenes, and I was stadium who say, "Akwa on money home on the money in free." What you say? But the coach kept on keeping this guy on the field. Goes I ever say and I'm the side. BBCB and I'm the side. Such a person. You ever call another World Cup 2028. No catch them say. Mama means I go Bobby because me experience I will be manable.
A dependent coach across.
You coach. It's time say to see how now you coach I will be manable.
Well, coach ba couldn't even decide.
That is the kind of, you are talking about experience. Me, I would clothe experience with trust. Me catch a gun and Nibia said the man President John Dramani Mahama should never be somebody you trust. Never. Mami kase mecho. Omu tu ni dinbi omu se odi esiemu se jata.
Yes.
It is official, and with that we know. It is a basrimua, and can say a funny honkese. Nay, any here some. Sabi me fiesiwa. It is a casemness you are in Bemua. I mean, my attitude, my composure, and I casemna, Bosome Frehudin Bemua. My attitude, my composure will change. It will become one of my priorities. All the northern region, Nabreso, all the secondary schools in northern region were closed down because subvention. The bepaid yaniama umedi were no unchia. Were closed down.
Okay.
And next papa paying, ujina sim pieso, eka chance if he has 2 billion, for 2 billion, and koshe free SHS mu. And ne because Opebibi agent, he now tells Ghanaians say, "Yan to Obama no ba, Obama be school free SHS, Papa." When such a person tells you this, it would do. What will make you even believe such a person? What will make you believe such a person? Number 2, senior.
Yes, sir.
Unim say. Former President John Dramani Mahama Nabreso, 82 licensed financial institutions in this country were collapsed under his government. Are you aware? Again, no, yes, even the banks that were consolidated, the cleanup exercise, Breso. Okay, so most of the banks were almost insolvent. Virtually spoon fed them, and then they were at the verge of collapsing. Edu baby Ghana. Mami bi so be kaisa story na. Akola she nechi no call bank ko yi 200
Medina.
Ko yi 200 cedis pay
Medina.
Ya bone wi etire Ghana for yen ene ya bi yiska e de bo asa maame no. O se wo ba. Wo de wo ba. Banks no obemom license back. Technically is wrong. It cannot happen. But because of expediency of power, because friends, the Banking and Specialized Deposit Taking Act, it does not. When the bank is insolvent, how do you give that banking a license? In any case, me a Ghanaian, me a Juma, me bobo me sikano bank. banker bi ne bank manager bi edi scanner ye nya omo pe abanya san tebri Ghana sky ye me tax asama omo biom omadi na ye siesie wom aban bi abasiesie wom etutu wom ye make sure say be yen say Ghana fo sika wo say oba such people such banks you come and give them license again. So is it just for the want of power? What experience and John Dramani Mahama or when we virtually slept in darkness for over 4 years? Now who find get bia na se be rashi segunu. Who abrantie bia rashi segunu. Who kola bia rashi segunu. Tailor for hairdressers, barbers. Oh, bia was complaining because virtually during the day on Juma and you may on Juma you were the president for 4 good years. So what is the experience? Experience. What is the experience? Senior. And since then till now, I have been trying to find out the menstrual behind Asem Kain. Or say, Oba, Ahmed Swale, wound Obeshishem. A Chuchuma Sukaka. I didn't know Ahmed Swale in Kwa. Fennec, one Shishim, and a one castle Beshishim. JB Dankwa, Nabreso, one castle Beshishim, one Shishim. Several deaths, Samuel Lenin, one Shishim, one castle Beshishim. Why Ahmed Swale? What is so special? Yes, that is good. Why Ahmed Swale? Why that? Adena niaka do journalist oma asema tu na bresu oma pumo Ghana. Why hasn't he? Or why didn't he mention? And what is so particular about Ahmed Swale? Look, for me, ne omkoye watemale ni na ekasembako. But you see, the NDC is just a group of people who yakobo dami, ya setting the same trap, and they are telling kwakwa. Osama Tinahobium, the same mistake, ni asante the kwakwa. That is the group of people that I saw, and I saw a teeming number of followers. They had no option, they had no choice.
But let me start a question way, and they will be aware in this. Whoever candidates be on the baby no or campaign on former president Mahama achievement.
Their achievement.
Nema Oba Bemo Obeye. And even America so I was about do Obeka, but you can't tell me so about for 8 years, vice president 4 years, president 4 years, you know. NDC intimate Bibia Fantas or near. So they will get a lot of things. Whoever come in no be campaigning on him. Say Mills Mahama, ye way, into Entwaba NDC. Now, NDC trans who say, oh, opportunity, constitution man the council bet me a call, even one term, no timia tonioma. So they are almost supporting because say obedient dimba call the ono or wha, yamon one call. Now, the question then say, officer MPP government or mine 42 mission monsa 2016, same woman near me, no, why near matroka. So, wakwatinetri, where man penida when yes you know, it was so about bayene.
My member is awesome.
It was an what's
a boy me pa. You see, there was a time I told the whole gang, some of my Fijians so said, me bomb umpire extra or go to you from so Sanko man, Dramani Mamambra, almost son of my high. And they have done what we asked them. What you say, as I was set the trap na fanato. And Kayam funny say, what the example, and Ka Kojobunsu,
okay,
and a flag bearer. And a Kojobunsu Babekaye saying, or Bab as a man penia. Obe make sure say free SHS no. MPP for no. Obe ye as a mukena. What do you think somebody like me, an MPP person, make? Just guess. I may probably me nyanu ye. Because Kojobunsu no on can one samuda.
Okay.
On ye man peninda. He has not had that opportunity before.
Okay.
What you say? So on no can me here no be quite different. But President John Mahama can. I have over 30 dossiers to release on the free SHS now obeka wasem. Minim so tiase ya.
Okay.
About 30 dossiers. Okoka kania semwa. Waseho.
Okay.
Otiase waseho. Okoka sikasemwa waseho. So I mean, what is the point? Minim so yeah, so what is the point? So for me, wama campaign na ye de. Ana campaign ne be ye de. So obekaya time yewura meals a free mu. Na oba abe contest 2012 elections. Okache say even though he was the vice president, he was not in charge. So basically, everybody the MPP will present has not been president before. And one person na catch and say, so who need president da? Who take president di nase?
Okay.
So none of them. Vice President Baumia hasn't been president before. Alan Chemantin hasn't been president before. Kennedy Akompreko have been president before. Boache Jako, none of them. So you are virtually coming to meet people who have not sit or sat where you've sat before.
I say, baby, economy need to say no. We need an experienced person.
And no much say experience need and on kahun. Tienientia on kahunu. During his time as a president, we never had anything called COVID. A BNC da yan loke growing. There was never a pandemic. Yan tu amanonimu and niama ankosro. All the things that happened never happened under his tenure. But to me, namuno mane kadompe eko IMF ko bobosia. You say you can't. And when you read the books and some of the journals, one of the worst economic crises I hate areas was COVID. Ebiantu enumpo we hu sika sam to hwe. Usi wono ye ma wo mra na wo na wo experience ben.
Okay. Mama onomusio na memra honorable for my hall. Second round no ye fa no 10 minutes enti area na asaba isubio honorable mpacho mamintio.
You see, when I meet people with no experience in government and I listen to them, most of the time I don't want to respond to them because I didn't you can be a party person but have no knowledge about governance.
Yeah, ma oneso kakra.
Yet let me put this one on record. MPP for ya no say President Mahama said he was the luckiest vice president who was in charge. Now, my younger brother says that he was not in charge. So which one do we take? They are not even consistent. Now, they described ESLA, which was supposed to expire in 2017, as a nuisance tax. They want to come with people with double-edged tongue. It's MPP, not S. ESLA no more describing as nuisance tax. And I was saying in 2017. I'm extending it their drawer. Now, if you go to their financial report, which is captured in the budget, not a single year, including the COVID year, you close it down, Ghana, and your revenue target, yan GB. So, who draw up a budget? Say, me 100 cities. Me 100 cities, I'm the ABCD, no, 110. It don't catch me so much. In 2019, when Governor Addison, Governor of Bank of Ghana, a trauma finance minister said, business bono, internally, it's crowding out the financial sector. Yentu yabono na COVID them buy. COVID in the abe edimu mama because according to the Auditor General's report, somebody has paid $80 million for virtually nothing supplied. Moya COVID accounts no 7 billion be no. And conflicting figures, President Beko Parliament, a different thing. The Vice President comes out, he says a different thing. The Finance Minister goes to Parliament, he says a different thing. So your government, you are not even consistent with how you have COVID in the more opportunity and be born mine. When you have 3 billion, no strings attached, what did you do with it? When you have over in excess of $4 billion with COVID, what did you, which productive sectors did you put those canon into? But you see, when President Mama talks about, say, 1 year young fab and passo and revoke your licenses on the very instate here, I'm giving you a classical case of Heritage Bank. Reason now, the collapse in the say, from suspicious source. With all due respect, when you be a this is a civilized democratic society, and the presumption of innocence on anybody who is alleged to have committed a crime, it will stay with him until a court of competent jurisdiction so pronounces. Court to be anywhere this do agungu akwa yakasa nisika fraudulent, and yet nothing was raised about the operations of his bank. But just because you say oh nya second from suspicion, all your time and the brain ya. Eventually, you who on the banner Ghana koji besia on bank nya so paso. So why now fast so dia hoya reinstating that bank? It's so easy. We use the due process of the law to reinstate the odi and brain ya hoya no time the and create employment with it. Minya. Metis omuka dumso. Maybe ana usa. Dumso started in 2007. And our President Kufuor Eding asofu okujina
so 7 them work Kessben here.
Very good. Me say ebia no usa.
You know.
So
Remember Kessben 2004. Yes.
Ena ye dey asofu for. So oh how be kai. Ye dey asofu kugu buida nko bompa akoso dam ko bompa. Mpa na do so my na person Kufuor na dey na dey asofu no koye.
Yes, insurance rent here.
Enti so ne ye bompa ya menso na ba. No ne compelling President Kufuor mo ka say o my buidam which was supposed to give us 430 megawatts. Eventually when we came to power, na my 110 megawatts. Okay. No ne compelling ye combined energy sources. Ama buy we buy or see about excess energy far more than they demand. But then Kumazia, not a single day, Mimetitafu, so not a single day, any Yundum Kanyao. I know I'm any SD software because I get worried at night because there be a Dumo Bicania and then my generator it's on. I'm not comfortable. What's your generator and go for others, but I can't help it. My buying the diaba, and I'm not comfortable. So be other or the room now the was when you can now was the generator at this time. Every day it happens. So no man mokano as a moka na baba. But let me tell you what, 2024,
yeah,
it is going to be a context of facts and figures. What's the yabani yet? We can't handle the economy. Our West is far better than your good. In that, when debt to GDP ratio was around 53 to 56%, also you're incompetent. You are around 103%. When inflation was around 70%, you call us incompetent. You are way above 40%. When interest rate was around 27%, also now you are above 40%. Now during our time, the price of gold, which is an integral commodity, a day foreign exchange by economy, it came down to as low as $1,320 per ounce. Today, as we speak, an ounce of gold is well over $2,801 per ounce. Brent crude, one in time, it may koye as high as $140. Now go and check the average Brent crude price, and you realize that under this regime, through a war, perform power on the international market. Yet we are paying far more than what we were selling to the good people of Ghana. Go and check cocoa. Commodity price for cocoa. It's gone up. How much are you paying to the ordinary Ghanaian farmer?
Okay.
So what we are going to do is that under the new map, somebody asked that. I've told you that we're coming to stabilize the economy. I'm going to do that with 3 fronts. Making sure that we focus on micro farming, agriculture. Hence the need for us to embark on the Operation Feed Yourself program. We are going to so much focus on infrastructure development, which everybody knows that when it comes to the 4th Republican Constitution, no president, and I repeat, no president can come to half of what President Mama has delivered in terms of infrastructure. And then we're going to create a lot of employment with the mining sector using Act 703, creating a gold board, making sure that all the people within the belt, Water Resources Commission, Environmental Protection Agency, Minerals Commission, are established in all districts with mining potential. Now, when this happens, these things, let me tell you what, if you are going to revive an economy like what we have now, you make sure that there's a lot of money going into the informal sector so that there will be liquidity within the system. As we speak, and the talk of town, and they say, Obiaka Ejitum say NDC will power. Sika was system no more. MPP for bar, na Sika Afropata. Businesses are collapsing.
Okay.
Our main focus is not what the MPP tell us, not what they say to us. Our main focus is that the Ghanaian people no many hope we send this bar Sika happen. We are telling them what we do for the money to come into the system.
Okay.
And we're going to do it in a much more efficient manner. Why? Is it President Mama who's only been the only person who has become a former president seeking to come to power? Mati Kweku in Benin, he came twice. Lula da Silva, he's come back to Brazil. When Obikba, no dear Jumano, now man for who say, ya ton and color TV, Akuoko black and white, say Kufuadwa. Omniquako found black and white and restore hope. Now, I must say, Ubia did 4 years as vice president, we did 4 years as president, open air, and then Munka Binchaba me, because almost we did 4 years under Kufuadwa as vice president. 4 years. If it is the time you spent at the Jubilee House, Kamahama do the 4 years per Baumia has been there for 8 years into opinion. The Jubilee House one more problems so okoa. Bahumia no atan 4 years. Watan 8 years. Mama watan 4 years. One another akawa house and okofa. Onye Bahumia. But you see, when you get into public service, it's not about yourself. Oh. The call on President Mama is huge from the ordinary Ghanaian. So he has to sacrifice himself. It's not about him anymore. It's about the call that is coming from the Ghanaian people. And I'm saying that me, the MPP for can be I'm family who. My focus is dealing with the Ghanaian people who see hope in the NDC, who tell us that when President Mama came here, businessmen are more and people from financial. Now today they are with us. I'm telling you, an authority.
Okay, businessmen who
finance they are with us.
MPP.
Oh, they all of them are with us. They moved because you have destroyed their businesses. Here for. So the hope is for ADC to come stabilize the ship and for us to create a level playing field for businesses to flourish, reduce the excessive taxation, bring in new people who hitherto were not paying taxes, get them to also be part of the kitty, expand opportunities to raise money within the system.
Okay.
Let it flow, let the money circulate, let businesses flourish. Make sure that the private sector is the real engine of growth.
Okay.
The talk and the say digitization. When we brought gift mix, if you are looking for any one single government digital intervention aimed at minimizing corrupt activities, especially as far as public financial management and its payment effects are concerned, it is gift mix. Ghana Integrated Financial Management System. It is that one. But even one, all the tabai, that 80 billion amutu is amukoto vasi mutu 120 40 akonta basa 80 na year. You bypass gift mix. And you make noise about digitization. One will bring digitization to stop thievery. You bypass it and go to steal. And you will, I'm telling you, say nyame or your home bopa. Say oh data under NDC. Now data under MPP. What they have managed to do well than us, and I know they may commend you. Say the mistake.
No, my idea, chairman. Okay, no. The
mistake NDC does is that people within the public sector and civil service we allow everybody to. A Greek director, MPP near UFL. They will bring somebody aligned to the party until they cook data. And even when they have cooked data, we still beat them. National Service Director, near the political appointee. So they politicize state institutions. We are boss director, near party near UFO. No, make directors. So near the top chief executive. Okay. No, the regional directors were high.
Okay.
Oh, as for saying a time, the National Service, National Director, no. But the regional directors, what is saying a time, National Service, yeah, the political person order. You see, so they politicize all the sectors and departments and they cook figures for them. And I'm saying that even with cooked figures, our debtors look brilliant than them.
Okay.
And the hope the Ghanaian have in essence that what can try to so on a Messiah, economics, your interest rate is out of gear, your debt to GDP ratio is way crazy. Yeah, inflation is nothing to write home about. And it's the worst on the West African sub-region.
Okay.
And there's hope. And Ghana for no hope, no John Dramani. No matter how you try to denegate the image of John Dramani Mahama, I'm telling you that the ordinary Ghanaian, they have seen through your lies.
Okay. Honorable Ofori Ajimazuba, or your former MC, Ewo Boase. I've been joining a high Kessben television, so we share on Facebook or Kessben TV. And Obasa Baby, your time. Your DSTV channel 364, and your Go TV channel 121, and Facebook no your Kessben TV, YouTube also your Kessben television, and Odejo box and now satellite TV no share also. Afei baby a wote enka bia no yema mo nyina adwo ebrada nimre bia bono ngocheko sinondo a ya hia Kessben TV so na yemfa adwenkyere dwumadie emre me fra me kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng betimi afem honorable much honorable for Adwenkyere Zuba former MC Obuasenka and nanansa for Jay bosome fra ho de hye prekope ono so ukọ MPP head officer ono na ye deputy director external affairs party me wa broche nyina omo ahwe omo so e wo party ni dimo no one penimpa be de akire e na nwumre former president Mahama say MPP prepare omo handing over note e na ye di nkomo nana ma so 10 minutes na minti
I mean him say nwumre me look young boy me ho afa ho me ho afa ho
e bia o de wo fie na ka e bia mo mie no de ka
any problem but 2007 na me we training college I tried there.
Okay.
This sabi when you tell me yes I admit but na me sir. No, I don't. Yes, yes. So now,
2007 you training teacher.
Yes, I was a trained teacher. Okay. It you know, yes, Mister. But there are a whole lot of people who speaks for them who many tell me. Some of them I taught them in school.
Okay.
And you know that point must be put.
Yeah,
Number
issues.
2.
Yes.
So okay, when you meet people who have no experience in government, what do you mean? Experience in government is what? And I say, how do you determine by seeing somebody on TET or Tunche he has no experience in government? When you look at budgeting, or share revenue, now one share expenditure, then you have not looked at the budget. And no casano, and a revenue, covered the revenue, 3.7. But have you looked at the expenditure? What was there? What was expended on? A day, what is the things that have been achieved? What are the projects? What are the things that have been done?
Okay.
One share expenditure. You're just looking at COVID. Revenue. So it is sebi a very low way of looking at a generalized thing that needs to be looked at. Now, you see, say auto boss now share data now or can was the data will tell you that pre-COVID was really impressive. Yeah, but too.
Before COVID,
yes.
Never ban.
Before
COVID.
Thank you. Mami more figures. Yeah, but too, inflation at 15-16% inflation. Prior to 2020, we brought inflation to 6.3%.
Okay.
COVID best set in, and the inflation issue is global. It is only a few giant economies who have printed much more money into or injected much more money into their system. Germany has injected billions into their system. US has injected billions into their system. UK has injected billions into their system. One no mutimi manage inflation. Check inflation worldwide. Interest rate. Then interest rate about 2 years was over 35%. We halved interest rate. Halved interest rate. So if you say records, what is the record you are talking about? So, Mr. Say, let us not hide behind a few figures and indication and not look at the generalized and the comprehensive data we are talking about. When you talk about digitization and you only make reference to GIFIX or GIFMIX, and you want to claim that you are the colossus of digitization, what have you done? National Health Identification Card. It is one of the major tools that your major challenge I can want them into the tax net, into the tax bracket, will bring them on the tax bracket. And one of the point is formalizing the informal sector. How do you do that? By identifying the people. ID card, that national identification card, the digitized, the complete, comprehensive one. We've produced over 16 million of such cards, which they could not produce. Intermobile money interoperability. Ye jao man kabu ska o de be. And Maminko in Cameroon, Yefi, go and check the World Bank report 2015. Ghana or country specific Ghana or flashy ADB. So one of the major challenge of Ghana, infrastructure. When you see infrastructure, you go like, hey, how can a country who is doing infrastructure be a problem to that country? But when you read details, it will tell you and it will flag the cost of the infrastructure we did in this country. World Bank report 2015. So I'm saying that when you look at the records, look at the comprehensive record, mention baby there. Baby a koye mau. And then driving license, passport, a lot of the things we apply them online. A year juma, me kai pan those time. Health insurance, ube renewal. It me ko samaya hamachi. Oh, 10 we renew health insurance card. And then by a click of your button or phone, you renew your health insurance card at the comfort of your bed.
Okay.
That is digitization. Zipline, drone delivery. Africa, how many countries have done that?
Okay.
And that is digitization. So we can go on and mention the digitization records. So when we talk about, and you see, it may, some calculation be, na maybe say, calculation be no, say, John Muhammad 4 years for Jubilee House. But you mean say?
I say, Baumiyani Nanado Neba 2016. And the vice president 4 years. And also the 4 years. Tibaumia the 8 years. Mahama and so the president 4 years. Tibaumia, some say Mahama Chedia.
My boss Mahama or Jubilee House now 2009 now.
So Mahama moved from Castle to Jubilee House. What in analysis?
Presidency.
No, so what in analysis?
No, but it is
Mahama
presidency.
Castle by Jubilee House. Mahama the 4 years.
Me, I'm not looking at Castle.
There we are the
presidency. So how can you say Obiedi 4, Obiedi 8?
So won't you say na me tell us?
Into what you say?
I'll say.
Into what you say?
Mahama ba Jubilee House no.
Into what you say?
Oh, so o ka say no o chire mo TV so. As Mahama ba Jubilee House so fi castle na buy. E to any mills ba ho no. E ho be 6 months. Okay, after most you wait odi 4 years pe. It is say what there o kopɛ de Jubilee House. But me answer do 8 years so and I na okay. Until
Masama mo kan say dey na waja o Jubilee House o. Na mo say wacha wo ho. Na me say only is 8 years o Jubilee House na no.
And then we do 4 pe.
4 pe.
Now that's what you at the point that say.
What is the one now?
At the point that say.
You want to clarify the points now, man. That's fine.
But so what you see. On what you
but you see the bottom line is clear. Me ebia me fan say me area kakra me wo me ka say training college and all that. The teaming young ones like us ye nyi ye sha ye ko training college ye nya allowance.
Okay.
Me class Ajukpo Hall, we fed on the allowance. Ebinum the allowance no ehwe o mo ma ene o mo yire no mo ofie.
Okay.
What you say? And then president now o claim me, former president claim me so our experience no oba be class allowance no.
Okay.
What you say? So o mo coach training college o mo nya allowance no, they saw it, they've seen him coming again.
Okay.
Those are the people almost say mom hope. Young guys are ye foul meduma as teacher for almost 3 good years. 3 good years.
Okay.
You try only 3 months. You can you good is a champion time. They are there. They are seeing it. These are the people they are giving them hope. When the experience, mama no to me cancel and the cancellation experience oba. He's bringing that experience on board. One more channel. The number of Ghanaians are because of sika enti womentimi access to education. Ni edi dada si e ba be si e block and no never mom kwan ko school ni e block it be see less than 50 4 years. That experience, it is coming back again, and that is what you are calling for. What I say? The people who suffered because of, let me say, and when I share this story, I feel it. I have classmates who, because of BEC registration, or meant me and throw exams. And then we have a government who pays BEC registration fees. We have a government who capitation or be increasing capitation. There was a time Mama Yariga, he was granted an interview. Also your corner village, the Krum, the constituency. School back or coin na sebe in Colano, I said them were virtually empty.
Okay.
A movie by 100 meters was a 200 meters square another school. Now why a mama a bit to form? No be something now the intina school high empty. Now is this 100 meters or 100 200 meters? And the teachers told him that they give free school feeding, a higher mass school feeding. And that is why the numbers, so he commended the school feeding program by the MPP. And the MPP Sambaye were better. A lot of the schools who were hitherto not captured under school feeding are being captured under school feeding.
Okay.
Check the numbers, check the figures. A friend says, though it's challenging and difficult, but it has been upgraded. So please, let us know, say, we need President Orban. These are the track records. Luggages are war, and we saw it. So you see, the Ghanaians that are giving us hope, or they are giving the NDC that hope, they are the same Ghanaians we meet and talk to in the market and see.
Until she say,
Nipa jitum say, "O mining ko senya ye expect so mining ko." I agree, and
Okay.
I've shared this story several times.
okay.
Fuel alarm me to every Accra about me friend. Akoso. A kosoro crack could do maybe not something about from. It's not like I expected.
Okay.
But the people know that it is better than the John Dramani Mahama. And they know that he is not the answer. Because time my question fumpu otiye. Otiya say, nanka normally you can say multiplication 212 224. No, they are careful. When to me and Chahodia and then 7 8 that is the argument we are making. That when your man, his tenure, his time, this is what he was able to do. Now, this is somebody's time. Coupled with challenges, this is what he has been able to do. Compare and contrast the two.
Okay.
So I agree. Say, this election,
1 minute now, what's it for Mama?
Yes.
Yes.
They record elections.
Okay.
A quite feeder roads do saying a mabreso in the past 8 years, mutimi yet in the past 6 years, yet me saying it's a matter we compare. Urban roads is a matter we compare. Education, and do say na muye do say we compare. Infrastructures no can answer no, we put the figures out there. And this is the first government. I would to me atu say go to government.org and go and check the delivery tracker. Now, we are doing it.
They still are
What you say? We are doing it. You check and know that okay, these are the projects that has been done under this tenure.
Okay.
This is the first time,
Okay.
and it is part of the digitization.
Okay. Okay.
Akoko.
Honorable Mesa about so be o me ma mo 10 minutes me ma me ka messages no kakra bi na me ba mo so na de mo di twa to kra no na ya hwe. Honorable Akuoko, good evening. Katre boso me frɛ ho de hye na nansafo je se ye beto aba na ma no na ono a na ekɔ na nansafo je nana minim sɛ wonim no de a ɔse friend Bernard ɔhwɛ wɔ boso me frɛ ho
Legacy de oba ya me a obi obudi asabatu.
ase me kan kire sɛ o meto aba na ma eti we de Bernard na de aba o boso me frɛ ho na asafo je na nasa ba contest no
Yami adumo.
party bi ekonya to a
Party bi ekonya
obako nti Bernard say o meto aba no ma nti ye be pon be ka be si ba be me sa na mama o ka be bi kakra na kire bo so be frɛ ho fo nti ma me nto a messages no so good evening Honorable Akuoko. Ask Oba if he has visited Abosco Road he constructed at Akaporiso. It's now manhole not pothole. Ofori e wo Boase Akaporiso na ode aba Minim honorable so what the message na say. I say kwa bia mo ye na say.
Sapete asphalt kwa kufa de o se wanya kwa tutu ndi wan ye na nya sapete.
Enti sapete tutu obuase de.
Na baby am the asphalt go ofegu mo honya tutu. Odu obuase wan about no so mo fum go na asphalt tutu na sapete ni tutu ana ide. Asphalt go tutu. Na sapete.
Ama message ni kura message. Obi ka tell ni kwa tutu.
Me hu se tutu.
Asphalt
me na me ye na tutu.
Ah una ye.
Kufu ado asphalt nche na se. Me de na sa che. Na asphalt tutu sa bre. Na I sapete tutu ade na.
Oh my god.
Opa sama ka de ade memia. On fa competition nipa mi unu ni di ma de. On fa de o ma ye mfamba. Let's compare.
Okay.
Omo timi mu studio on kan. Na obi ankoje ma no say university. Afi omo fe me am say o move moshi.
Okay.
Movie.
Very honorable.
My records in Obuasi omo 2 no more. No they can't match it.
Okay. Anyway, very ti honorable.
You go call home tracker na man pamphlet clinic na shame.
Okay.
Me handing over I was
Good evening, Honorable Akuoko. I love Kessben television and I always enjoy your program every Tuesday evening from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. My greetings to your panel members. In fact, bring them always because they are very good people. It is not difficult to explain difficulty to someone who is already suffering. Ghanaians are fed up with MPP, Nanado and Baumia. JM is coming, like Kakai. Henry Ewasuna for North constituency. And Odiaba Henry and Yumrei, Yanso Yada Sepa. Which data is the MPP man in your studio talking about? You have collapsed the economy and you are talking about data. Akuoko Kwarteng say data and a better ba man na DK ewo Bruno East and and this has nothing to do for Ghanaians simply because Mahama is former president and he can win again. Okay. Ofori and so share Western North and all there. But all the message in the now do no aka ho no baby o test you free. Honorable Akuoko Kwarteng, good evening. John Mahama said, former president said, MPP should write their handing over note to who? Is it the one he should write their handing over note to or different person won't vote for him? So tell him. But for Ewo Boase and Ode Abba. Leviticus power. Obuas Kaswa, okay. Leviticus powers Ewo Kaswa say the hard work of MPP-led government, President Adwenkyere Kwarteng and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will break the 8 at all costs. So tell former President Mahama say on Tina baby. I say greetings to Dr. Amanke. Okay, Dr. Amanke, you may be Obiano. If you are back, say Yamuajo. Good evening, Honorable. Please, as Ghanaians say, Mahama did nothing for Ghana when we have when he was in power. We are hypocrite. Ask the MPP man that Mahama and Mills, are they saying they didn't do anything at all? Whether they like it or not, MPP will not win 2024 elections. Okay. But I said, you know, but no, in the short term, why frame and Mr. I'm not picking phone calls, please. Muntima say why? Former President Mahama is only promising NDC supporters to legalize Okada, reduce ministers by 60, investigate Ameswali, collapse bank, you will bring them back, free Galamsey people for them to do their work, free them from prison. So this is economic policies. Will vote against him. We Albert Ewoteshi and also so Edinity Abba. Good evening, Honorable Akuoko. I'm enjoying the program. Former President Mahama indeed is funny. Of all his self-acclaimed experience, the only job John Mahama can think of all the 7 years he was in power is Nkukubu to NDC delegate. In fact, former President Mahama will never vote for him. Emmanuel Ewo Pristia and Osho Enyumrei and also so Ediaba. MPP party shouldn't be too sure of winning power. It will be a big deceit to them. They should ease the tension in town and the economic hardship citizens are going through. Not talking on radio. Whether MPP like it or not, they will not win. But NDC too is not an option. Nanamriku Okofodria. Jinana oh hena ojina. Former President Mahama should know that Ghana was not created for him. Ghanaians have not short memory, as he said. Mahama not again. Say no to JDM. Tony Adepoku Ewodriase news site and Ode Abba. Honorable, tell the NDC man in your studio that I want his number. The MPP performed very well in their first term of office because John Mahama solved all the Dumso problems for Nanado. JDM left a lot of money for Nanado to use it to employ the youth. But 2020 afterwards, when Akufo-Addo chopped all the money that was left to him by John Mahama, economy is a mess. Ando Elgomwa East. And Ote Abba. Me was only 8 minutes. My memory penny for no subio. Na me ma omo 4 minutes no. Na di obi awa obeka de atwa to kra. Exactly 10 o'clock. Na ye de dwumadi ni nyina ebewie. Honorable for Ajimai, Mami Shafsi also. 4 minutes, yes.
Minchia menu ba Emilia Nkoma, parliamentary candidate no Dunka.
Okay.
Oshe anyumbe na me kuma so friend Margaret Kobia, me yumi aketwa.
Okay.
Onzo chade wejoso.
Okay.
Ani me onko NTG.
NTG.
Former vice chairman for MPP wejoso. Minchia wonso. Minya.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
America no. Ebenya break. Ni achoshe NDC programs no. Ni acho say the recovery program near the ban its impact is direct and immense. US Pentisika bank. You see, that's the different. If you Pentisika, you trust a good economy, inflation by genesis. Injecting money that you already have into the economy in proper sectors for it to regenerate and bring about liquidity for you to manage your turbulence. It's different from printing money. Now, you see National Data Center, no, but do I have National Fiber Optic Cable no ole no de kwa yeden. Nti me talk computers here. You see them. Na betra ho miemia. Oso na computer ne miemia ne yemfa ho abas body ma. We cannot be serious. But you see, all that we are saying is that there's hope. I mean, sometimes I don't even want to respond to MPP for no. I want to focus on what we want to do for Ghanaians. Because one more the idea, you almost can a bit shitty or abysmal performance. And okay, did I say a very say Sika Munya and Kwa? May say, we yeah budget no, which will target any the other bay. You achieved it. And I mean, how you expended even money that you got under COVID to the extent that you pay 120 million for some vaccines. Now 80 million there. Ira. Now, between the period that President Mills was president and the time of President Mama Edifri, so no, on my secure buy mu cumulatively, 100 billion. The upper President Kufuor said over 6 years, about 600 billion. That is the kind of government we're talking about. Now, the secure buyers are University of Ghana Medical Center, Obi Tueska, Lands Commission, Dia, Obi Tueska, her registrar general was Dia Sikumasi, Obi Tueska, Rekajetia, Obi Tueska, Obi of the Fatamina 3 Bio, Kumasi Airport, Baby, this Kabaya had the ability to pay for itself. Momus Camadere, Oko Bobisia. Ama, what be jiring for tax and business ago, no catches ultra training allowance. What happens to equity? The time at training college and allowance was a second cycle institution. President Kufuor time and we upgrade your degree. Now they are awarding degrees. Obi co school or G degree, Obi su co school or G degree. Our accounting. We are near you, Yatuna JM. Teach any G degree or employment. What's it the Yatuna JM? No, the year man allowance. But the Oriya school now, man, then the house here management allowed. What happens to equity? So we will continue to speak. We better check no mem. And no maybe a mob say be a magic idea. No maybe a emfa and send emfata a dear hochra banner. Mu person with the populism, cheap politics. That will be co school or a human resource. Oh yeah, a human wants them then yeah man allowance. The old school or a degree nursing. Yeah more no allowance. We are no man. So what happens to mom your degree now? We are mining near a human mom. When I'm the bomb who's that means that what a small section of Enquara Omoko school. Oma can the matomo as a ram, matomo a JGM. That is why we are saying that Obizen Kukubu.
Yeah.
Maybe was 4,000, 5,000 best of Nkoko.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you know Kokofu. Or 5,000 best of Nkoko. A day bia Otimia between 130 and 145 crates. It's a crate here 43 cities. Check. And this is Michael. Because minimum beer undu boys be ukomasia or 150,000 best. So what President Mahama is saying is that every district we are able to raise 10 poultry farmers. I will be a year boo a befa 5,000 in 2 years. And Kokona Mokafi Bazum Bichaso.
Okay.
Senior.
Mamina was say, Nana Asafoje were exactly 4 minutes.
Senior, quick
one now, or the bear 2 minutes. I can't be from
Go
video.
Okay. See, Mahama promised to continue payment of allowance of training teachers and nurses. And yes, a headline can deceive you. The former President John Dramani Mahama, who staging a comeback to the Jubilee House, has promised to continue the payment of allowance of teacher training and nurses if he wins the December 2020 polls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he has not said that.
This is you. This is you. A whole contradictory on yourself. Nursing training allowance.
Oh yeah. According to Ghana Web, no, say na oh yeah. Digital conversation. Let's talk with JM.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Oh, date also. Yes.
No, me,
June 8,
discussed this
8 June, Monday 8 June 2020.
Thank you.
Monday 8 June. And I'm talking about 2023 for 2024.
Okay, we okay before 2020 elections. Okay.
Argument I may had to say. You
see, every election is about the future.
You cancelled the 2016.
Yeah.
What you say?
Before 2016.
And you had to buy. Or some babium ababe cancel. What say there's a justification to cancel it?
That's justification for
the man you are defending. No, it's telling you that when it comes, you will pay.
May say this is 2020. In 2024, we have a different program.
Okay.
Every election is about the future.
Nana, you're 2 minutes.
I mean, I've met a whole lot of your people, but your last one was the wrong bag.
Which one is
anyway?
Which one is the wrong bag?
Mommy. This allowance one.
No. You see, we are talking about 2024 election. What's the misfire? Because even this one, it is a reporter speech.
No, never reporter speech.
Reporter speech. Somebody can put
the message it's funny all of you are barehead. Obisa question say me am hosting me enu am your partner members and you say you so obi a 3 years akula me can tell say
onyiba betia say
you we are pampem say apa no onyiba betia say nana boso me frɛ what da ponko da and then you be do we head boso me frɛ for show my dear na be catch them wada roma you do chat talk right
so ada o mase
yeah
asrese yenkoso ne ense nyame ne nya gidi o mu enwumre da no me ba e be kasa but na me nua no me ne me ma me no ma o mu nsuta anyanso ne ade they were like hey now buy one makpanye pe ne madekin
and I don't say because am body na we nya problem
makpanye pe ne madekin wasole ha ma o ne wa ye ma o be emi nge enwe he hu ka bafole ke hanye ke ma penu fenu ne dine ma pinga mimi ke wanye ke boanye ne ihe yika ke nyehu ye penene sa ne pe ni mi hu penene sa ne wo pe wo twepe wa mahabu so me frɛ ho e ma ya no be ne wo twepe wa so ne ya ni gidigiri emen na nganye de ne anokwale bem se ileka ke bioswo ni o me ko maba no o maba jenya no ma twonyemi ne nyina lo nyemi me nyenye pepa mama o de lao bele kuku dem na mi be mi adeto menye mi avi menye eta kuku dem mele na mi be ipo mo be ne mi hosem be ne gadoa mi ava ponu na mi ava chini na mi mi akata mi oboso mi frɛ ho abe alesi mi adi ojo mi anti aba fa lewu be da mose na mesrɛ so sɛ yenkoso ari yense nyame
okay
na emre no so a kanea bi ahyase edo dere
okay
nyame na nkasa obema nia obi akoma pebebem
okay
nia nso beda wase
na nana mama na wasipa menim say oka nana oka anwra right oka egbe
last one anwra kakra
yeah meti egbe meti say oka egbe and no meti say oka egbe na meti say oka nkran so krobo kasa okay
ningo krobo
okay ningo krobo okay mama na wasipa papa say munya daje etna Kessben television ho yenim say mukọ adwuma brebe do say ya na wo say modagima ho me batimo do Kessben do Ghana eti animre bia benada animre bia mo ne etena na wo twempemu na wo twikosi nondu na ye de adwenkyere adwumadi abramo mosomfo ahombrase ni honorable Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng animre me na bede adwumadi wo chia me ne former MC Obuase honorable Zuba Ofori Ajiman and Nanasa for Jane D adwuman ma mo wo manso there's good news and ma hu say manso ahyase egu asphalt nana do ba hobe promises say obema manso for hokota and truly ne amahu ne no kire say omo ahyase a omo egu yempai ne say ne akabia no ambeboa na bibia e fine afi ye wi adwumadie ne kura no director of communication at the presidency yenua yuji ahe o papa eda form nyame ya doma 27th na obeye yie no ewo awutu bodwiase mpotem ho enti yoje manwumre ba bia obi a no ne ebusua nyina no nyame enkam ho na onchechi more afei Dr. Kinsila Jiman ni project ekoso ewo achimabu akwa south na no ne work no koso Saturday no mo amba bia ni nyina no se emfa fidi kese so na yenda mo ase na unkai se insurance ni oya ma o manfo ho nyina no oguso a oya Dr. Kinsila Jiman national scholarship boss maybe I want you bia no also so ya moacho edas papa mo na adwuma e from Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng betu ya from honorable the show is produced by
scholarship dey important mo do bomb akwa MP
esi akwa ni tebi ni important
mo so scholarship bomb
enti nana teacher director external affairs also anumre ya moajo Akuya PSC as media co-team executive producer director Ajima Ajio and Nana Kwame sound no my and me man our studio ha nada Roma and a camera eja one madam bonko mo abrochinya no say twa camera na kama fefe set nada Roma set boy and your pages ni nuada form nti konongo adese madaroma ebeba ho na ya beta page sechi aona boa ma Facebook yitimi ko ho ono
me nua ba honorable Sabina
okay
former assemblywoman from Magwase ono so ma me da from Magwase ya wade na 1 week
okay
tiana okay and before this one me find to map na shame that just say be jam na
eti edjumade ni nyina sia but obrada bi e bo na ochikosi nondoa yensia ami admo china no pa betena so Kessben 92.9 wakra menu akwame apia ko Mr. Speaker betena so Kessben 93.3 FM ukumase na wahwe Kessben TV eni adwumadie bia ya mamu nyina good night ya me de chair e be se share bi na se ne yakra mo.
My name na Adeze Solomon. I come all the way from Nigeria down to Ghana here. My friend wey her name na Glory, she's also a Nigerian. Recommend this hospital, China Natural Herbal Hospital to me. When she's sick, na for this hospital wey dey treat her.
I'm Glory Daokebi Etwele. I'm from Nigeria. I was suffering from sciatica. Someone recommended China Natural Herbal Hospital here in Ghana. Thanks to them and to God, I'm healed now.
As you can see, I come all the way from Nigeria down to Ghana here to take my own treatment because I've been sick. But now, as you can see, I dey strong and can't pay. This hospital, China Natural Herbal Hospital, no be only for Ghanaians, but Nigeria, Togo, Kenya, anywhere where you from. just carry anything wey dey sick you come for China Natural Herbal Hospital. Dem go treat am for you because dem dey treat all kinds of diseases wey be like diabetes, stroke, infertility, menstrual disorders, name it. Just carry the sickness wey dey worry you come for here. Dem go treat you. China Natural Herbal Hospital. Their treatment na baba. Just come today and take your own treatment. Trust me, you go thank me tomorrow.
Anyemi begone we nyenkra incho jimoko kanfu China Natural Herbal Hospital echomi mene ina nchamoy mehela di ne gbaona na menya mecha hela fe hela ne yobo kokeba China Natural Herbal Hospital ambachabu asthma stroke neck pain hela fe hela ne jo nangba ambachabu ba no ba he o hela chamo